The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, it's time for a fact that makes your brain just go. Now, this one may seem not obvious, but basically, if you do this on a plane, you could die. Let me just say that right now. If you do this on a plane, you can die, and everybody listening has done this on a plane. I guarantee it. Everybody listening. We verified that Case, the producer, has flown. I wasn't sure if he had. He's gotten on a plane, and he has flown somewhere.
One of the most offensive things ever said in the history of the world is that you don't believe that I've ever been on an airplane.
Here's the deal. I feel like I stand up for you a lot, Case, and I was Brian on this. I was unsure if you'd been on a plane.
It wasn't meant to be bullying or mean. I just couldn't picture you sitting on an airplane with somebody next to you.
Me either.
Thank you.
I can't imagine him going to an airport.
Yeah, I can't
handling that at all.
I can't picture Case going through TSA.
No, absolutely not. Packing for a trip?
Yeah, packing?
Could you imagine how miserable he'd be? Absolutely not. He'd be awful.
Can you imagine him
Putting
checking
his liquids in a plastic bag? Oh, he'd be such a prick about the whole thing.
Check out this one, Kenzie. Can you imagine him checking in on the app, getting the boarding pass?
Oh my God. And saving it to an Apple Wallet?
Oh my! Oh no way!
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I picture him driving to Iowa. That's it.
I picture him on an Amtrak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see
I can do that. Yep.
God forbid this country has reliable rail travel.
So
Well, I could just see him being all hipster about it. Like, well, they really had it right the first time. Like,
Sorry I care about the earth.
we
Sorry.
like to buy records and ride trains.
I know Taylor Swift just wants us all to burn with her private plane fossil fuel. Sorry I care about the
stop
environment.
it.
Oh, good drop there.
Thank you,
nice,
brother.
very good. I picture a Case like if you had to go to Iowa. What are those things that horses pull with two
Wagons?
wheels? No, but they have two wheels on them, and he's like riding the carriage.
Like a buggy?
What do they call those? Because they race harness racing. In old Hawthorne, they used to do that. The harness racing where the guy's on a two-wheel thing, and then the horse is pulling it.
I totally, with straw sticking out of his mouth.
Yes,
What am I, a jockey?
it's like the 1700s. And he's on that thing, the harness race.
Well, yeah, that would make more sense.
Oh God.
That way he can bring his record player with him.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
you know he doesn't want to go anywhere without that.
There's like 5 bundles stacked up behind
What's
him.
he going to do? Listen to music on Spotify on the plane?
God,
He's
no.
gonna be
It's such a
disgusted.
compressed MP3. The sound quality is just not as good.
That's what I mean.
All right, well, now we've gotten all that out there. Is it more offensive now or less offensive?
I like how Keith said he was offended, and then we just spent 5 minutes doubling down. We're like, anyways.
Anyway, if you do this on a plane, you could die the next time you fly, and everybody listening has done it. We'll tell you what it is in 6 minutes.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, it's time for a fact that makes your brain go. If you do this on a plane, you could die. And everybody listening has done this on a plane. I'd have to say, I'll just say 99% have done it because there's probably some that haven't, a few out there. And that is, if you get on the plane and you get several drinks in you and you take a nap, that could kill you, according to a new study. So have you done that, Kenzie? Do you drink on a plane? Because some
I've
people,
never had a drink on a plane.
okay, you're that 91%.
Well, because I've never had first class, and then it's like $47 a drink otherwise.
A
So
little bit of exaggeration.
it's pretty close, actually, in fairness.
Now I know, so I'm alone in this because Case is straight edge, so he doesn't drink or do drugs, so he's never done that on a plane.
That's right. That'd be a weird place to start.
Could I ask you has you ever taken? 'Cause I know people that do this because they hate flying so much. Have you taken like melatonin?
Well, I take melatonin every night. I take 10 milligrams, but I don't take it on a plane normally.
Huh? I didn't know you took melatonin every night.
Yeah, and I've had people.
Nightmares?
No, it regulates my sleep cycle. I kind of know when I'm going to go to bed and wake up, and it's easy to fall asleep, and I have sweet dreams, and it's just a nice way of living.
You ever taken melatonin, Kenzie?
No, and I have nightmares, so maybe I should start. I have pretty bad nights.
It's supposed to be really good to relax you and then get you to sleep.
It's
But
awesome.
I just don't like taking any kind of aid to get to sleep because then you can never get off it the rest of your life.
That's what people say. I don't know. I've been fine. If I have
you
to
have
go
no
and-
plans to stop, so
Yeah, but there are times where I've been maybe staying overnight at somebody's house and I haven't remembered my melatonin, and I've been able to get to sleep okay.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong
I
on that
just
one.
see Kay's rifling through his little overnight bag, like, oh, my melatonin. Oh, he's like at a girl's house. Oh, shoot.
So this is a real thing that would happen when I was single, and there are a few different nights that I would go over to somebody's house with the possible prospectus of spending the night. and I would bring a plastic bag, and I would put a few pills of melatonin in the plastic bag and then put it in my pants pocket just in case I needed it in the middle of the night. I had access to it because I didn't want to bring the whole bottle. That would be weird. But I always wanted to make sure that I had some with me just in case.
You mean like a Julasco bag?
Yeah, like a sandwich baggie.
Oh, a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
I was like, that's psychotic. But you took an
you mean like a
entire
grocery bag?
shopping bag and had 3 pills in it. Oh, Lord.
I saw that guy in front of the building, the guy with that grocery bag with 3
That's
pills
what I
in
mean.
it.
I'm like, okay.
So this study says, as a German researchers, avoid alcohol on flights because there's an increased risk of death. Because with consumption of alcohol, when the plane goes up, you get low oxygen concentration when the plane goes up in the air. High altitudes reduce blood oxygen saturation. Alcohol increases that. And if you have just some slight heart issue or something, you could fall asleep and die on the plane if you drink on the plane.
That's the way I want to go. It's peaceful.
Peaceful?
On the way to a vacation, a little lit.
Yeah, dreaming of a beach and you just go out.
Amen. I know that you can get really, really wasted, like similar when people get married in like the mountains. They have mountain weddings. Like the liquor goes a long way because of that.
Yeah, Colorado, like I remember drinking there, and 1 beer's like 2 beers hits you.
Okay, because my friends got married in Utah, and I didn't know that, and I was effed up, and I'm like, I feel like I didn't have that much. But I was in a great mood, and then I didn't realize till later because I'm like, what is in these drinks? And I'm like, oh, I think it's the mountain.
Yeah. What'd you do when you got all lit?
What is it? I mean, I just partied. I'm fun. I'm so fun at weddings.
Tell me what fun is.
No. What does that mean?
Well, you sound really fun.
That doesn't sound fun at all now.
Well, I'm not drunk right now.
Okay, well, let's get Kenzie drunk here by 8 o'clock and we can
That's
see what
nice.
happens. Why not?
It would be kind of fun.
Kind of fun. I want to see what
I'm super fun.
I want to see what fun is when you're drunk, because I know what I do.
What do you do?
I jump up and down a lot, and I get
Jump?
loud.
Oh, you ruin the table decor. You're too big to be jumping around.
That's okay. I don't care when I'm drunk. See, I care when I'm sober, but I don't care when I'm drunk.
Oh, yeah, I dance, I eat. Let me tell you something. Some people are like sad drunks or they're angry drunks. How about you run anything by me when I'm drunk? Because I'm like, all right. So, like, it does not bother me at all. I'm like,
Okay.
sure.
You know what we should do? There's a King of Queens episode like this where Doug and Arthur find out that Carrie's way more fun to be around when she's drunk. So every night when she gets home from work, they make her like margaritas and they bring out a little drink card.
Oh my God.
I think by Clash with Kenzie at 7:10 every day, Kenzie should be hammered.
We pull out one of those like Frank Sinatra,
agree.
Dean Martin drink cards comes in. It's like
Fly me to the moon.
All right, mixing up gin and tonic here for my girl Kenzie before she does trivia here.
Everybody's a winner.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So we're just about 4 minutes away from Ticket Blitz Thursday. We have tickets for Pixies and Modest Mouse, sponsored by our great friends Aurelio's Pizza, celebrating 65 years. It's the sauce. Sauce is so good. So about 4 minutes away, we launched Ticket Blitz Thursday for that. Now, kind of an interesting thing happened. This remote Amazon tribe was finally connected to the internet. And what do you think happened? So they went and did this, and the elders now are complaining that they brought the internet into the tribe. The elders that are there like, oh, you damn kids on that internet. But here's someone that was there that talked about the situation on what happened.
Right away, the internet was a huge hit and people were on it all the time, so much that it became a problem for the hunting and the farming that are necessary for their way of life. And so what the Marubo leaders did is nowadays, in almost all of the villages, the internet is only on for several hours in the morning and several hours in the evening, and then all day Sunday.
Well, that still sounds like a lot.
It does sound like several hours in the morning, several hours in the evening, all day Sunday.
All day Sunday. Let's go.
Listen. I imagine not everyone has a tablet, so they got to share. So you may only be on as a person for like 15 minutes.
I also want to qualify something that interview there from that guy. I did not put those drums under that audio
That's
there.
a good qualifier.
Because I don't want to sound like, hey, this guy's talking about the Amazon. I'm going to put some like bongo drums under it. That was not me. It was just on the audio.
Oh, Brian, grab your rain stick real quick.
Yeah.
Not good.
So what happened was, to his point, they got addicted to social media and Instagram and porn. That's what happened right away.
Join the club.
Right. I mean,
Welcome to humanity.
But
You know when you watch those inspirational movies and you find out that we're all the same? This is like
Yes.
the opposite of that, but we found out we're all the same. It's like less inspirational. It's like, so we all just suck. Like,
I mean,
that's a bummer.
This tribe for hundreds of years, their whole goal was hunting, gathering, community, their religion, everything. And they had shunned everything about modern society. They've never seen a car, never seen any of this stuff. You give them the internet, porn. Just like instantly.
They're like, at least we didn't buy a car. Okay, we're respecting our values.
I mean, they're sitting there listening to somebody on TikTok.
Can you imagine these guys this is what they're doing, and they're going home to their wives, and imagine the things that they're now trying. They're like, what happened? What happened when you guys were hunting today? Get off of me. What did you see? Absolutely not. We're not doing that. That doesn't create children.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You got to admit, it's pretty cool.
I mean, I saw it on TikTok. Saw it on the OnlyFans.
What was going on at work? What were the animals doing in the forest?
Can you imagine they were probably headed out to try to kill like a lemur so they could have dinner, and then the guy's going, yeah, but I'm looking at Tiffany on OnlyFans right now, and she's telling me if I stick around for 50 more minutes, she's going to show me something. If I give her $10.
I gotta be
That's
honest.
how they get you, too.
Yeah.
It's the additional payments on OnlyFans that'll make you go broke. Trust me.
I think
we trust you, Case.
I think they went right for it. I don't think this was an OnlyFans thing. I think it was like Pornhub. Like, I think they just dove. They weren't getting teased. They were just like, let's just see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Full blown.
It's sad, but then again, it shows that we're all the same. This is why you should not have any kind of racism, because pretty much everybody on Earth is exactly the same. You give them the internet, we want
So
porn.
because, wait a minute.
This is a profound statement I'm making.
I love you. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
I'm making a profound statement here.
I agree there shouldn't be racism. So before I argue with you,
Thank you.
I want to say that first.
I know it sounds like you don't agree with me on this one.
I don't think people should be racist. However,
But
I think we shouldn't be racist for other reasons besides the fact that they looked up porn, so you shouldn't be racist.
You're so wrong. You're so wrong about that.
Okay.
That we are all alike, and no matter what, love thy neighbor and watch porn together. That's how I got in on this.
Together, I hope this wasn't like a cafe and the kids were walking by, because I imagine them having an internet cafe, like the old school.
So,
do you think it's a situation where, like, when you're with your significant other on a Friday night and you guys are looking for a movie to watch, but you guys can't agree on the movie? They're in an internet cafe, they've got one computer, and they're all arguing over what porn to watch?
Yes, and that concerns me. So are they doing it like together?
well, to your point, I don't think everybody got a pad. Everybody got an
a
iPad
tablet.
or, a tablet, whatever.
Chromebook.
Yeah.
And if they did get donated to this project, I imagine they're going to get taken back.
Well, I don't think
Apple's
so.
like, we want to be part of this. And they're never mind. That sucks.
Can you imagine if the thing breaks? They have no Apple Store. They have no Apple Care.
Well, I pray to God it's not touchscreen. Oh, God, I can't even imagine the keyboard. I hate this.
Ew.
Disgusting.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We tell you what Kenzie's group she got an invite to on Facebook. But before you do that, I just went through my phone real quick to see if I was wrong, if I'm in any Facebook groups. Because so obviously I'm in the crew members page of Q101, which is an amazing page, a community of people that, go to a lot of our events. There's some great people. I don't want to go through names. I don't leave anybody out. There's a lot of great people on there.
Yes.
And it's a great page. And then I have a page of I don't know why I'm in this group still, Chicago Housing Rooms and Apartments and Sublets. I think when I was looking for an apartment, I joined this group to see if I could find a good deal.
And now you're still in it.
Exactly. And I'm still
like, why are you looking at one bedroom apartment?
So I'm still in that group. And then one's called I Miss Old Chicago. That's a group too. I'm in.
boy.
Kanye West.
Oh, brother.
I don't know why I'm in that group.
Oh, Rock and Roll McDonald's. I remember that place.
Oh, God.
R. Kelly used to be able to just walk around.
That was old Chicago to me.
Yeah, amen.
Those are the only groups I'm still in on Facebook. If you go to your phone, just the Facebook app, and there's the second one down after memories, this is groups. I'd love you guys to hit it and tell us what groups you're in.
Can I say what popped up on my feed, though?
Yes.
Okay, so I am scrolling. So I'm in a lot of mom groups and all that kind of stuff, which I should, every time a post comes up, I'm like, I need to leave this group. But anyways, I'm scrolling and I see this horrible food. It's this hideous plate, and it's like plain hot dog buns with hot dogs thrown on them. And I'm like, who posted this? Like, what is this?
Was it me?
I seriously thought that. I swear to God, because I texted you this case, and you know it. So I'm scrolling and I'm like, what is this? But what Facebook does is it doesn't just like ask you to be in a group. It pulls up things from groups as like, would you like to join?
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
And it's called White People Making White People Food.
Oh, I love it.
And boy, did I just lose the rest of my night. Scrolling. This is that you boiled a hot dog and you posted it, and the profile picture of this group is just Hidden Valley Ranch. That's what it is. And I think it's unbelievable. These aren't recipes. Like it was Meyer ketchup and a hot dog bun, and you boiled a hot dog, and you posted your finished product.
I could probably get some great recipes from this group. This sounds awesome.
It's unbelievable. And I fell down such an insane rabbit hole because of it. And we're already getting texts because Bailey texting, because I don't want to know your boring page. I don't care. Like, don't text me. Well, I'm in one for my kid's school. We know, so don't do that. But Bailey texted it and said, I'm in a group called I See the Poor Single Mothers Are At It Again.
What goes on in that group?
I see they're screenshotting like horrible online things and posting it. Like, you don't understand. There are just deep dive groups. And you know what it reminded me of? And I don't know, Brian, you should remember this case maybe. Do you remember peopleofwalmart.com?
Oh, my God.
That's what
it still
this
exists,
is.
I believe.
But that's like what Facebook group pages are now. Like,
Yeah.
you just post like outlandish. Like, there's these insane pages that are just funny.
Please check in at 312-591-8300 with one that you're in. I don't know. Cases, line one got someone we want to get to?
I really want to talk to Pat. He's in a very odd Facebook group.
Okay, Pat. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? Good morning. How you doing?
Good. Now, tell us about the Facebook group you're in.
Okay, so I'm in a Facebook group called Car Seat Safety for the Littles. So
Car seat safety for the littles.
Yes.
Okay.
So when me and my girlfriend had our first child, she joined that group because they had cool information about different car seats and nice ones and what you need to know and whatever. And I took it upon myself. I'm like, oh, cool. Well, yeah, like I'll be a responsible dad, parent, whatever, and I'll join this group and see what I need to know about all this stuff. I've never used it once. All I ever see are pictures of babies and kids. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. That's cool. And I've never done any information, no research. I've gotten nothing out of that group since I joined it. But I was trying to be a responsible parent. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a really great idea, honey, and I'll join. And I have gotten nothing out of that Facebook. So.
And now you just like, you always think your friend had a baby. You're like, whose baby is it? Oh, this is the group page.
Polluting my timeline of a baby actually happy in a car seat, which is very rare sometimes.
Oh.
All right, well, thanks for checking in, Matt. We appreciate you. A lot of these are coming in. 708. So the first four groups that pop up on when I go to my group page on Facebook are Jeep owners, dad jokes, optical illusions, and atheist memes.
Oh, my God. Chrissy says, I'm in a Facebook group called Hot Dogs in Unusual Places.
Okay. There's one Hillary checked in. Parking pricks of the Midwest.
Oh, my God.
Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe there's some amazing Facebook groups out there.
I'm saying, like, these are just like, they're just trolling funny sites now. Like, that's what these groups are.
One of our crew members, Brett, who checked in and from the crew member page, said, Toyota Camrys with dented bumpers.
Oh, my God.
That's a Facebook group.
It probably has 50,000 followers. You don't understand. These are just, like, insane.
Oh, my God. Keep checking in. 312-591-8300. Facebook group. So go to your phone. And if you just know a funny one, obviously, but go to your phone on that first page of Facebook. It says groups. Hit that and let us know what's on yours.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
We're talking about Facebook groups. It started with Kenzie getting a request to join the Facebook group White People Making White Food. Is that what it was, Kenzie?
White people making white people food. And it was very entertaining. And that's now up on our socials, the screenshot of it, because I would love people to comment their wild Facebook groups that they're part of. But Rob texted in 219. I belong to a Facebook group that to this day I don't remember joining called Ceiling Fanatics, and it's dedicated to ceiling fans. So now he just has a ton of ceiling fans on his timeline all the time. I think that's incredible.
I really, like I said, I'm kind of reversing my opinion of Facebook groups. As a half hour ago, we started talking about this.
They're amazing.
I really do reject them all, but I might start joining. Now, don't everybody send me a request on a group today. But
No. Why would you want to have fun?
Well, I'll just go through this list and add all these ceiling fans I'm in on. Okay, so we have a lot of people want to check in with theirs. Forklift Tom, he says one called OK Methanate. I want to know what that's about, and Kenzie made a guess on that. Checking in from Melrose. Forklift Tom, ahoy, what's up, buddy?
How are you doing?
Good. So, OK Methanate, what is that?
So it's a group, obviously, on Facebook. And all it is it's just meme posting, meth heads out in their natural habitat. So, like if you walk into a Love's travel stop, there's going to be a crackhead sitting outside.
Yeah.
Or it's a meme about, like, me walking into the gas station and the meth head staring at me, like, and it's a meme of, like, Jack Nicholson and The Shining, like, through the door.
Now, can I ask you this question? Does it ever get old? Do you want to leave the group?
No, actually. So, and they got banned, and then they came out with OK Methany 2.0, which is even funnier.
They put Methany in Facebook jail?
Yep, they put Methany in Facebook jail.
Sitting over there with KC Boobs somewhere.
Oh, pour one out.
The profile picture for it is this chick. She's got, like, huge drawn-on eyebrows, like, huge drawn-on lipsticks, and it looks like she shaved, like, half of her head, and then her hair's in pigtails.
Oh,
so
remember to
she
mark
looks
that
like
one.
a 50-year-old balding man.
A lot of our listeners checked in and said they're a part of that group, by the way. They know that one.
There's so many people.
What blows my mind is the almost boring ones. Though, like, that's interesting. But
so I actually made a list of all the funny ones I'm in.
Oh,
well, give us a couple more.
So one of them's called U-Haul. Probably wouldn't like you doing that with their vehicle. That one's obviously got, like, U-Hauls, like, in lakes and rivers and stuff like that.
Oh, no.
One is forklift certified Jesus. That one, it's a lot of forklift memes. My favorite one is it's a cover of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, but it's a Toyota forklift in, like, a fishbowl skate park. The next one is foods with threatening auras. So the first picture that's on it, or the most recent post is cheesecake smoking a cigarette.
That's fun.
All right, man. Hey, and Forklift Tom, thank you for your service and let us know about more great Facebook groups that are out there. Kenzie, which one you got there?
Okay, so Tony texted it. I'm just in disbelief.
I know your face just looked really weird for a second.
I read it 3 times because I'm just making sure. He goes, I'm in a group called The Same Photo of Gravel Pile Every Day, and it's exactly as described. Same pile of gravel every day.
You can put it on the board.
I don't know if the link's there. I have to know how many people are in that group.
Okay, let me look it up.
Look,
Hold on.
we don't need it right away. We'll find it in a few minutes here if you have to. Don't rush on that one. But, oh, my God. I got to take somebody. With so many people checking in, so Facebook groups, they're just weird and wild. That started from Kenzie getting the white people making white people food. So Savannah checking in from Elgin, your neck of the woods. Savannah, ahoy, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
That's going wonderful. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So what do you got? What group is would be fascinating to us that you're in?
So I'm in a group, and I have no idea how I don't remember, like, confirming, joining, anything. But I'm in a group that's called a group where we all pretend to be ants in an ant colony.
Okay.
And like at first I thought it was maybe like a thought-provoking metaphor of society, blah, blah, blah. No, it's literally just pictures of food dropped and ants eating it.
Sounds awesome.
Well, I got to be honest, you have found your people.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And boy, did we unlock something here with the Facebook groups out there of the people. Now, What was that group called? The gravel group again, Kenzie?
This is unbelievable. It's called The Same Photo of a Gravel Pile Every Day. And I swear to God, it's not the gravel pile. It's the exact same picture, and they post it every day. It always has thousands of likes and comments, and there are 205,000 people in the group.
Oh, my God.
And they post the same picture of rocks every day. And I'll show you what the picture is. That's it. Look at it.
That's a nice pile. That's a nice pile of rocks. Yeah.
The same one.
200,000 people are in that.
Over.
What are we doing wrong?
I don't know. It's unbelievable.
Hey, next Mental Health Month, if you're feeling down, why don't you go to the rock pile, look at that photo, it'll make you feel real good.
It's a community.
Exactly. And talk to somebody. Talk to the rock people.
Yeah.
And Smitty texted in and said, I don't know how it happened, but I'm in a group called Unicorns Are Real. They're just gray, heavy, and go by the name rhinoceroses.
That's the name of the group?
It's long.
That's a long name. Yeah, more on the phones here. I got to read one more here.
Oh, my goodness.
Please put these all up on Facebook. Kenzie made a Facebook post for this, and so we can all look at it later. And instead of us just reading it on the text line, you can all see them. So put all these groups up, the wild ones you're in, on our Facebook page, Q101's Facebook page. You'll see it because it's a picture of the hot dogs that Kenzie just put up there. Omar checked in at 773. This is the weirdest one, I think. This is Bizarro Land. I'm in a Facebook group called Foreign Market Car Sightings, where people post pictures of cars that are in the U.S., but they were never sold here new.
I want that. Oh, my God. That's the group for me. The squirrel lady found her group, or the ant lady, not the squirrel lady.
That's not a squirrel ant lady.
You know what? There is a squirrel group, and you know it, so that's fine.
Oh, God. That's unreal. All right, let's go to Vaughn, checking in from Chicago. Vaughn, ahoy. What's up, bud?
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing?
We're doing awesome.
Awesome. Well, there's a Facebook group that I'm in that started, I forget the original name of it, but it was just for, like, SpongeBob memes, you know? And I'm like, oh, I love SpongeBob. It's a great show.
Sure.
Amen.
You know, there's so many great moments of SpongeBob. Let's join a meme group, okay? And I don't know when it derailed.
Yeah.
But it derailed pretty heavily, and I've just been witnessing, like, the history of this as it's been going on. So now it's called, actually, Night Shift Dankest Adult SpongeBob Memes.
Wait,
Okay,
adult SpongeBob
right?
memes?
Adult SpongeBob memes. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'll stick around for the ride. Let's go. It's got 140,000 members. You know, I'm sure this will be cool. And so what I'm gathering after these months of being in this group is there was this guy named Corey Wheeler, and I guess he started posting some like really obscene memes that was getting him then banned or like shadow banned on Facebook for a few days.
Facebook
and then
jail.
people in the group would start, Facebook jail. You know, everybody goes through it. I haven't because I'm a good person.
Because I'm a good person. But everybody else.
But this guy Corey, he goes to Facebook jail, and like people in the group start like posting these memes then about Corey, and like, oh, when is Corey coming back? And like, our savior, our king.
Oh my!
You know?
So you're in a cult.
And, it's getting cult-like. It's getting cult for sure.
You end up in a SpongeBob cult.
Yeah, and so other moderators take over, right? And so that's like cool because you got to keep the show going. If you know one guy goes to jail, you gotta feed the peasants somehow.
Yeah.
But you know, but what ends up happen is there's like these female moderators, and they start posting like thirst trap horny memes, and I have pictures, and like I would like to like go through some of these that don't have at least like explicitives that I can't say on the air.
Yeah, don't
because,
please.
You know, it's
Are they still
pretty wild.
SpongeBob? Like, are they still?
Well, they're still SpongeBob. They're still SpongeBob.
Okay.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.